The liver is an important organ in our body. So today I want us to consider this organ called the liver. It is so important that its functions cannot be underestimated. And that is the more reason why we should try everything possible within the limit of our ability to see that we take good care of this organ called the liver. That this should be the largest internal organ. The first function of the liver that I want us to look into is the regulation of blood proteins. The human body cannot store excess amino acids. So what the liver does is that it carries out the process of deamination. Deamination is a process in which the components or proteins rather or amino acids are split into two components. These are the basic amino group and the carboxyl group. The amino group is dangerous to the body, so it is excreted via urine, converted to urea and excreted via urine, while the carboxyl group is processed into carbohydrates, which can be oxidized to produce energy. By so doing, proteins are regulated in our body. Another function of the liver is that it works with the pancreas to regulating blood sugar. When we consume sugar or carbohydrates, the pancreas of the liver produces insulin, which converts the sugar to glycogen. Glycogen is the animal fat that is stored in our muscles and tissues. Now, when the level of glucose is low, or when the level of sugar is low in the blood, I know sugar gives energy. What the pancreas of the liver does is that it produces another hormone called glucagon. This hormone converts the glycogen back to glucose to give us energy. So you see, the liver is an essential tool for the regulation of blood sugar. Also, the liver aids in the breakdown of fats. It is called the emulsification of fats. It has the ability to produce this greenish substance called bile. You must have seen bile in some animals. When you kill some animals, that greenish substance, green liquid, the liver it produces the bile and it is stored in the gallbladder. It is this bile that breaks down fat or emulsifies fat for easy absorption in the body. So the liver aids the emulsification of fat. The liver helps in the production of important vitamins, in the regulation of body temperature. The liver also helps in the production of essential proteins in the body, and so many more. So with all these functions, it is registered in our mind, therefore, that we should take absolute care of this liver. But however, some persons live a kind of a lifestyle that antagonizes the function of the liver. In other words, lifestyle that poses threat to the liver's function. For example, drinking alcohol, engaging in alcoholism. Alcohol has no important function in the human body. There's no role. It plays no medically accepted role in your body. But some persons have engaged so much in alcoholism, so much so that it is now part of them. They are now addicted to it. Now, alcohol infringes on the functions of the liver. It destroys the liver gradually. It can even lead to a liver disease called cirrhosis of the liver. In cirrhosis of the liver, the lively and active cells of the liver will be killed and be destroyed and replaced by hardened cells, making the liver to be so firm, irregular, and hardened, and therefore leading to the death of the liver. So alcoholism poses threat to the function of the liver. Another lifestyle that threatens the liver's function is the intake of certain drugs, hard drugs, either by injection or by ingestion. Whether by injecting into your body or by swallowing it. These affect the function of the liver. There is a function of the liver that I didn't explain. That one is called detoxification. Thank God, God gave the liver the ability to detoxify harmful materials. When we consume harmful chemical substances, the liver detoxifies them. What does it mean to detoxify? It means to convert harmful substances to harmless substances. Now, even though the liver has this ability to convert harmful substances like dangerous chemical substances that we consume and so on, we shouldn't be consuming or taking these things that are irrelevant to us consistently, because the liver might get fatigue in performing its duty. And when that happens, you pollute your entire biological body. So try as much as possible to abstain from taking harmful drugs, illegal harmful drugs, or engaging in alcoholism. They are not friendly to your liver. I hope I've made my point. So try as much as possible to do these things that I've shown you, and do not forget to follow me, like, share, and comment for more. Thank you.